What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Wake and Make. I'm Jeffrey Dean. What a few weeks it's been. I finally quit smoking. It was so tough. I was afraid to come back and look y'all in the face until I really, truly did it. Starting to feel good, starting to feel like a regular person again. My brain was like here, and then it was over here, and then it was up there and down here, and whew. Finally coming back to life. Spring is finally here, and I'm already getting ready for next winter. Please hit the subscribe button. Please stick around. Today we'll be making or finishing the knives that we started last time. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is take our blades. We're going to be making both of these at the same time. I would like to have them both done. Probably more or less focusing on the wildcrafting knife. We're going to be using some Elk Burl Antler on these. Just going to cut them on the bandsaw. I need 2 for each side, so I'm not exactly sure which layout I'll be choosing. We'll figure it out as we go. Now, we don't really need them that thick, so I think I'm going to cut them down to about 1/2 inch, and then I'll work it from there. Oh, we got something we can work with. So we need 4 molds, 4 Heath Knuckles molds. So we're gonna do the wildcrafting knife around 5.5 inches long by 1.25 inches, and this one's obviously a little smaller, 5 1/8 by 1 inch, and that's gonna allow us to make our little custom molds. This will be for just one knife. Something like that. Something like so. I don't have any rubber bands, but I think that's the way to go. Alright, here we go. We finally got everything laid out. Our knife scale blanks are ready to go. I've already got so much into these knives. They seem, they're big knives that should last a lifetime. So right now, we got our elk antler, turquoise and pink, alternating, hardener, resin, and we're gonna go with black. I've never used the black resin before. I got a little silver Pearl X and some reflex violet. Now I highly doubt much of that purple is gonna come through as I am casting this, but we're gonna see what happens. Maybe just a tone of purple in black, we'll see. Having to only do one color is like way too easy. I'm usually like, okay, this, then the next, then the next, then the next, and then pour, 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 and run to the pressure pot. I think we'll add a little purple first. It's like dessert first, kinda. We can use our knife to get in there. Why not? Some purple pearl, silver pearl, and the black, which I again presume is going to really just take over the project. Black, 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 maybe a ribbon or two of color when the sun hits it. Oh yeah, I like that. The moment of truth. Just enough. It's like I planned it, but I didn't. That was 6 ounces of resin. Alright, I'm going to put these in my pressure pot. Let them sit overnight and start shaping my handles tomorrow. What's up? Y'all ready to unwrap our packages? This is this knife. And this is our wild crafting knife, and we're going to be focusing from this point on really on this, and then at the end I'm going to show you this one completed, so you get to at least get to see the pair. You know, these are definitely meant to be some sacred paired knives. Here we go. Let's see what we got in the mold. I might have to oh yeah, maybe I should have used a little bit more of that mold release that he's told me about. It really is no biggie. I can cut it off. Alright, we're going to clean them up on the bandsaw and see what's inside.
I'm excited. So thick.
Well, I totally messed up this scale here. If you could see, this cut went off and the blade must have just twisted, because it's actually, I can't even get one good side out of it. It's no good. Luckily I have just enough. I mean, I literally have just enough of this to make something cool with it. It's so thin, but I do believe that I will be able to salvage it. I mean, it's a thick piece of steel. So as long as I just have something nice, round it off, I think that will be plenty thick enough in the end. Something like that. Yeah, we'll make it work. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of try to make the end here symmetrical. I'm going to use the grinding, the belt grinder, and try to make a nice little scoop there. At that point, we're going to be drilling the holes, epoxying this thing, and I'm just going to work the whole thing down together. I'm just going to tape this. Kind of got it where I want to. Yeah, right there. Here comes the fun part. I got the holes drilled, dowel rods, brass dowel rods, 1/4 inch, ready to go. I love it. It's like a tie-dyed Elk Burl. Now, clear Gorilla Glue epoxy, and we're just gonna schmutz this thing all up. We're gonna do it all at one time, clamp the heck out of it, and hope for the best. This is still only my third knife ever, so either I'm making it or it's making me. We gotta figure that out. We'll figure that out as we go.
That is some smell good stuff right there.
I'm not really too worried about getting a little bit on the blade because I'm gonna have to clean it up anyway. I'm no professional. I see the guys doing that and taping it and getting it all perfect the first time, and judging by the way it's going so far, I had a little bit of chip out right there, so I'm hoping I can just fill that hole up all at the same time. But we will see. There's many clamps, and I'm going to put this in my safe jaws. If I had more clamps, I'd use them. Mess up after mess up after mess up. Again, this is my third knife ever. I will say so far the first two went a little bit better. I'm going to try to make this work. I've made it way too thin right here, and honestly that's me still learning how to use the bandsaw properly. What can I say? I am definitely going to do everything in my power to pull this one off and come up with something beautiful. I've done some rough shaping just to kind of spare you. Trying to keep the video under 20 minutes. Here you can see we're getting this one a little bit thinner. We got our pins all smooth. And the bottom I actually dyed the 5-minute epoxy with Alumilite black. It seemed to work pretty well. Just a drop. And went over that just a little bit to make sure we had a nice tight seal. And I'm going to continue shaping it out here after I gear up a little and put on the fans. It's finally gone. I got that mistake out. All I have to do is match the two sides and we're good. So stoked. Whoosh. Now I'm gonna get busy with some wet sandpaper. I'm gonna be doing this for the next few hours, and I'm probably not gonna film the whole thing. But thank you for sticking around, and I'll be back soon to show you this blade and the other blade. Now let's take it outside and make something go away with it, huh? Fresh off the buffing wheel. They're perfect. It all worked out. Please let me know in the comments what you think of these beautiful blades, handles. I love it. Kind of looks like a tie-dyed, trippy cowl pattern, paintball splatter. Any other adjectives, let me know. I need your comments. Oh, on this blade, just to show you real quick, that thing came flying off the table saw, broke the scale. I patched it up with a little bit of more elk antler. I actually kind of like it. I wish I did it on both sides. Really. Just goes to show that there really isn't too many mistakes. Ooh, that was in there deep. I still have yet to actually put the final sharpen on these blades, which I'll be doing shortly. Thank you for watching Wake and Make. Again, I'm Jeffrey Dean. Sorry it took me so long to get back on YouTube. Still a lot of homesteading to do. We'll be coming back doing some homesteading videos. I can't just make art apparently. I need to do some more stuff around the property now that it's getting nice. You know, let me know if there's any project you'd like to see me take on. I'd be more than happy to try, you know. Right now I'm coming up with all this on my own. It's getting tough. Woo! Thanks for watching. I love you.